Now, a second Deloitte representative is set to testify in the Nulane Investments criminal trial today. On Tuesday, the court heard evidence that 24.9 million rand for a report was excessive and that the accused argued that it didn't amount to fraud. Yesterday's witness testified that Nulane Investments sought to bring down the firm's price for work. Deloitte was charged 1.5 million rand for a report for which with changes, was sold to the Free State government for almost 17 times that price. Our reporter Erin is watching all of these developments for us. She joins us now from just outside court. And perhaps, Erin, let's begin by talking money. Omri van Zyl testifying on the prices involved. What exactly did he say?
Yes, Ayanda. So Omri van Zyl, formerly of Deloitte, who worked with the team who produced a high-level feasibility study, or due diligence report is in fact the term he used, on Mohuma Mobung ventures in the Free State to empower black farmers in this province, said that Deloitte was paid some 1.5 million rand for its report sent to Nulane Investments. He said a commercial price for that kind of work to the private sector, to a private sector client, would be in the region of about 5 to 7 million rand, 4 to 7 million rand, depending on when you took his evidence. He moved between those figures throughout the day yesterday. But when asked about 24.9 million rand for the same document with some changes, he said that would be excessive. And here we had counsel for one of the accused saying, excessive, yes, but does that amount to fraud? His argument was not. This was counsel for Dinesh Patel. But Ayanda, what was astounding to hear was that when Deloitte was engaging with Nulane Investments about doing this work in late 2011, they actually got haggled down effectively. What van Zyl said was that he understood he was engaging with Dinesh Patel. He's one of the 6 accused, an alleged aide to the Gupta family and their business interests. And he says that through email correspondence, it was raised that DPSA, that's Department of Public Service and Administration fees, were lower than what Deloitte wanted to charge Nulane Investments. And since this work was going to go to the Free State government, on that basis, Nulane Investments then argued for a lower fee, which got us to the 1.5 million rand. Now, Patel says that he was really doing administrative work on instructions of Ashok Narayan, and Ashok Narayan was in 2012 made an advisor to Ace Magashule, then Premier of the Free State. But as much as they haggled down on van Zyl's version to 1.5 million rand, they haggled up when they charged the Free State government.
Sure. Van Zyl was also subjected to quite robust cross-examination yesterday. How did Telkom come up, though?
So here's where it gets quite interesting. There was testimony from van Zyl led by the state, and then of course cross-examination from counsel for those 6 accused, the 3 Free State former officials and 3 alleged associates of the Guptas in the private sector. And van Zyl was talking about Nulane's engagements with Deloitte over this Mohuma Mobung project and ultimately its assessment of the Estina Dairy project as a potential, pursuit in the Free State province. Him saying that it didn't shine, but it was maybe the best of the projects they looked at, but they'd need to do more work to establish if it was financially viable. They didn't do that in the Deloitte report in any case. And what he said was, they'd done these engagements. He thought he was dealing with Patel. Iqbal Sharma, another accused, was copied it on emails. And then in cross-examination, things got really hardy when this mention of Telkom came up. And it was said that Nulane Investments had in fact engaged with Deloitte prior to this Mohuma Mobung content over appointing a new CEO. And I have to say, Ayanda, you kind of get a sense of subtext, one could say, in the nuances of court proceedings. And it seemed as though it was almost a hot potato that nobody wanted to touch, but was clearly very, very hot and spicy, because it was intimated that van Zyl, if he wasn't giving satisfactory answers to counsel for Dinesh Patel, that they would interrogate this engagements between Nulane Investments and Deloitte over the Telkom issue. The judge actually, Acting Judge Nombumelelo Gusha, said that's not the matter before the court, and this following an objection from one of the state prosecutors.
Sure. So many moving parts. Thanks for helping us connect the dots. Erin, thanks very much indeed once again. Live to us there from just outside the High Court sitting in Bloemfontein.